Welcome to Bits and Pieces, and this is day 8, I think, of my Pantry and No Buy challenge. Still haven't bought anything yet. And that's with having a bunch of people over yesterday for a game night. Good morning. So we are the morning after a game night, and my wife is still asleep. But this is going to be breakfast. I found one of my several packages of clearance bacon in the freezer, the leftover bread from last night. I mixed up some more of that heavy cream powder. I don't like it as like a whipping cream, but it's really good to cook with, and 1 egg. I'm going to make some French toast this morning. So I just got a shallow bowl, and I'm scrambling up the egg with a dash of salt, the heavy cream mixture, and a bit of sugar and nutmeg. And then I'm rough cutting the bread. I'm starting to cook up the bacon. And this was bacon that we got on clearance for $2.44. It only had like 9 slices in it. And it cooked up nice and crispy, but I think it's like a quarter of the size it was when I put it in the skillet. And then I cooked up the bread that had soaked in the egg and cream mixture and sprinkled it with some powdered sugar and used some of the oranges from last night's game night. I wanted to make sure I used up all those tomatoes that were in the fridge before they went bad. I did save one back for salad for tonight. So I roasted the tomatoes I had left with the garlic from the garden and some of the peppers I had in the freezer, and then I added some olive oil and salt, and I let it roast for about 45 minutes. I'm now going to chop up, since I didn't have any onion, I've got onion tops and some parsley from the garden. I'm wanting to kind of use up what I can because we're finally starting to have some cold weather. And I don't think everything's going to survive the next couple of weeks from the garden. The lettuce is already starting to, some of it's showing some signs of issues. So I harvested 2 big bags to share with other people. And so I'm just cutting up onion tops and garlic tops and parsley. Some of these are from the indoor garden, some from the outdoor. And I'm just rough chopping it with the scissors because I'm going to puree it with an immersion blender after it's cooked a little bit. And that's all there is to this. Lunch today was a reworking of some leftovers. I made some potato cakes with the mashed potatoes from my birthday dinner, and I had a hot dog, and my wife had some of the andouille from New Year's Day that I hadn't cooked up yet, and it was delicious. And for dinner, I made a creamy pasta sauce with andouille, so I just sauteed some onion up in the butter, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, chopped up the rest of the andouille, some of those frozen bell peppers I had chopped in the freezer, and added some garlic from the garden, and then started adding the cream slowly. And then I added some nutritional yeast. I think I ended up doing twice that. And I let it cook down till it was kind of thick. All the while I was cooking up some spaghetti and one of those take and bake breads that I had in the freezer. I just tossed the pasta in the sauce after it was cooked in it with a little bit of water from it. And this was it with a salad from the garden. I am very excited at day 8. I still haven't spent any money on anything that was not an automated pay on the bills. So this has been a success so far.